Just a little update on the garden. My onions are coming in pretty good. Still got some small ones, and still got some big ones. My carrots are coming in pretty good. My corn, as you can see, it's coming in pretty good. In the last video I had these brown spots, questions of brown spots. Well, here's the story. What happened is, see, I had a little competition going on. Well, it was my little boy's idea. He was wanting a box, my little girl was wanting a box, and I was wanting a box. Well, what happened, I was not here one day. My son decides to come out and go out in the building, get some fertilizer, and cast it out on his corn. Well, feeling guilty, thinking I might find out what about it, he decides to throw fertilizer on the other corn. So that's why there were spots all over. So what happened is, I'm trying to figure out what it is, and can't figure out to save my life. So I start talking about the USDA. Talking about I'm gonna send some pictures and find out what it is. Well, my little boy, he don't know nothing about the USDA. He thinks it's some law enforcement agency, which, you know, my opinion on that, but I ain't gonna get into that discussion. But I was gonna send him some pictures, see if they could tell me what it is. Well, he thought he was gonna get in trouble, locked up or something. So he confesses and says, okay, I have, he threw fertilizer on corn. That sneaky little fella. I guess like father, like son, I guess. But I tell you what, my tomatoes, I tell you I love it. This is my first year I'd ever grown my tomatoes at the house. You know, and hardened them off myself and done everything myself. But for some reason they have just, I mean, they are coming in healthier than when I usually go up there to the garden place and buy all my tomatoes. You know, and I mean, God, I mean, they're just so healthy looking. So I guess I'm broke on, now I'm gonna raise my own tomatoes. You know, I hope I got some of my brandywines and some of my Amish paste mixed together. I hope that don't make a difference. I hope it don't make my brandywine smaller. But oh well, my strawberries, I'm about to give up on these things. I'm about to tear them out. Because, I mean, these strawberries get to a point and they just draw up. They dry up for some reason, I don't know. But my wife says, you know, give them time, give them patience. But these are like second year strawberries. So I'm thinking that might be what the problem is. I mean, they were drawing up and drying up at one time. But now they ain't doing it. So I'm just gonna, like I say, I guess, give it some time. You know. But a question I have out here is, I didn't have no luck with my tomatoes in the buckets over there. I had to pull two of them, they were dying. Now these two over here, now, they're struggling. Like it's going out of style. They ain't really doing what I want them to do, but they're making it. I added some more dirt in the bag, see if that might help out. But I had to pull them other two. Now these ones up over here up under the tree, now they're doing it now. But I'm starting to wonder if it's because that hot sun over there by the swing is just burning them up. Right over here up under the tree, man, they are just flourishing. I mean, they ain't getting real big thick stalks on them, but that going thing climbing like a seal. But the question is I have like this for all these people, if they can answer these questions for me, because I'm having to say, hey, chicken. It's right here. Inside here, I have this hole. Right there, you can see where they're standing on. And what it is, I'm trying to figure out what is ventilation and what is a draft. Now, I had chickens prior before that I was bought from the auctions and stuff, and they were sick, but I don't know if they were sick buying them from the auction house or if they were sick from that hole being open down there. Now, when I built this chicken house, what happened is I got this ideas from like 3 different chicken coops on the internet. And that idea right there where the hole coming, the hole in the floor come from a guy that built a chicken coop. I mean, it was a real big one, probably like I'd say a 10 by 16, or I don't really know, but it was a nice size chicken coop. But that's what he had. He had a hole up under the roosting, and chicken wire where they just poop and it goes down onto the ground, and you know, he just cleaned out from there. So, because y'all know how much chickens poop when they're sleeping. But see, what I'm trying to figure out is, if that hole was there, is that considered ventilation or is that considered a draft? So if somebody can tell me that, you know, that would help out a lot. But see, what I'm thinking about doing is coming in here anyway and just cutting out the whole floor and putting it on the ground. Because I read up one time what a lot of people do is they put them on the ground and then they sawdust the chickens, compost the sawdust up on the ground. And then they take and they put it in the garden. And that's really what I'm wanting to do, you know. But if somebody can give me an answer or pass me on to somebody about, because I get tired of looking on the internet, everybody's got their opinion what ventilation is and what draft is, you know, and I see a whole lot of different people building chicken coops, you know, and they ain't even got a floor, and it's like, it's just a humongous hole on the bottom, you know. So you know, I just don't want my chickens to get sick out of it being my fault, you know. So, but that's pretty much it for now. But the chickens are growing like a sieve, and I mean, they are growing. They got two and a half more months, and I'll be getting me some eggs. Got a whole lot of people waiting for some eggs too. But that's pretty much it right now for now. And I want to thank you. Let me see if I have any more questions. No, that's it. Well, that's it. That's it for now. That's the garden update. Y'all take care now.